What's up, everyone? So it's another Friday, another weekend, and today we are gonna attempt our first backpacking trip. We are at Garibaldi Provincial Park, situated in Cheakamus and Whistler area, and we are planning to go to the Helm Creek Campground from Cheakamus Parking. It's around 8 kilometers with 100 meter elevations, and then we're gonna camp there for tonight, and tomorrow probably we're gonna start for the Panorama Ridge and Black Tusk, which is around 22 kilometers if we want to cover both Panorama as well as Black Tusk. Yeah, so I'm excited. This is my first backpacking trip, and I have here Joshua, who joined me last time in Mount Harvey and Brunswick. So let's go and let's see.
Yeah, your bag is huge.
Right after starting the trail, you will encounter several serene water streams, setting a peaceful tone for the hike. This trail is a popular destination for backpacking, camping, and hiking, so you will likely meet other outdoor enthusiasts along the way, open year round. It's a beautiful to visit anytime. However, note that you need a reservation for camping spot, and if you're planning a day hike during the summer weekends from June to October, a day pass is required. So here I think there's a Cheakamus Lake at 1.5 kilometer, but we're gonna go to the Helm Creek, which is this way. So let's go. The first 2 kilometers of trail were relatively flat. We covered that distance in about 25 minutes. This section led us to bridge crossing a creek. Once we cross the creek, the trail becomes steep and challenging, with numerous switchbacks. The steep incline and our heavy backpacks slowed us down, but we maintained a moderate pace and kept pushing forward. After 2 kilometers from the bridge, The switchbacks ended, and we found ourselves on relatively flat surface again, beautifully shaded by the trees. Alright, well, we are at 6 kilometer mark with 2 kilometer left to Helm Creek Campground. So far, the journey has been a bit difficult as we have encountered around 10 to 12 switchbacks spanning over 3 kilometer and 400 meter of elevation. These switchbacks were a bit challenging due to our heavy backpacks and they were straining our shoulder. However, on the bright side, the trail is really nice and well maintained, covered with dense forest and big tree, which provided the much needed shade from the scorching sun. Keep in mind that after crossing the bridge, this is the first water stream we came across and it's nearly at the campground. So be sure to bring enough water with you. It's been after 8 kilometer distance, 850 meter elevations, and 2 hours 25 minutes. We are at the Helm Creek Campground. As you can see, this looks beautiful, and we are gonna make our stay here tonight. So this is Helm Creek. Make sure to bring a bug net with you because there are a lot of bugs here and spray doesn't work well. I have set up my tent and it's now 11 pm. I'm going to sleep. Hello everyone, it's 7 am in the morning and we are ready to leave from Helm Creek Campground to Black Tusk. After we conquer Black Tusk, we will check our time and condition to see if we can swing by the beautiful Garibaldi Lake for a refreshing swim. Then we will aim to wrap up our journey by catching a breathtaking sunset at Panorama Ridge before heading back to our campground after dark. So let's make the most of this gorgeous day and create some unforgettable memory. Let's get going. Our journey begins with gentle 2-kilometer climb past Helm Creek Campground, taking us through lush forest and over several water streams. In the distance, the majestic Black Tusk appears, a surreal sight that fills me with excitement and anticipation. As we move forward, the landscape changes dramatically. Suddenly, we are walking through a vast, open expanse with sandy stretches that feel like another world. This same trails also leads to Panorama Ridge, with a turn-off appearing after around the 5-kilometer mark. Hello. We plan to first go to Black Tusk and then probably we're gonna do a Garibaldi Lake, and then in the evening we will do a sunset hike toward the Panorama Ridge. So let's go. You will then hike approximately 2 kilometers through a meadows filled with flowers. This section of trail is easy. With a gentle descent, we found plenty of water in the meadows with frequent streams along the trails. If you have a water filter, make sure to fill your flask before leaving the main large switchback to the Black Tusk. Once you reach the top of meadows, you will have a clear and closer view of towering and majestic Black Tusk. From this point, the trails become rockier with some snowy patches. The path remains in good condition as it's maintained up to the dark secre section below the tusk. After reaching the first chimney, we tried to climb it to get to the top of Black Tusk. However, some part seems a bit sketchy and we thought descending might be tricky. So we were debating whether to continue when we met another group of hikers and they mentioned there was a second chimney ahead, well marked with ribbons and is easier to climb up than this one. So we followed their advice and made our way up and finally reached at the top of majestic Black Tusk. Black Tusk is a volcanic pinnacle and its unique shape has made it a symbol of Garibaldi Provincial Park. According to Indigenous lore, Black Tusk is the remaining core of stratovolcano and hold significant cultural importance. There is an interesting native legend behind Black Tusk. According to legend, it was the home of the Thunderbird, a powerful supernatural being. The jagged appearance of the tusk is said to be the result of a thunderbird's lightning bolt strike, which shaped the peak into its current form. This adds a layer of mystic to the already awe-inspiring sight of Black Tusk. After spending some time at the top, we needed to climb down the chimney. This is what it looked like to descend. Hello. I think just keep going down like opposite, yeah, like this. Good. We still had plenty of time, so we decided to visit Garibaldi Lake, which was another 3 kilometers away. The only downside was that we had to go downhill for a part of it, which we would need to climb back up on our way back to the Panorama Ridge. Here we are at Garibaldi Lake. We took plenty of rest, dips and swims in the water. Surprisingly, the water was quite warm compared to our expectation. As evening approached, we started our journey toward Panorama Ridge. We reached our first turn-off point, and from here the hike became steep with 500-meter elevation gain over just 2.5 kilometers. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Panorama Ridge. After the sunset, we watched a beautiful full moon and then made our way back to the campground, ending a very exhausting yet a memorable day.